Welcome back to The Rhode Show. This morning in The Buzz, brought to you by The Comedy Connection. A new survey reveals that 24% of adults don't know how to ride a bike.
Now, among those that don't know how, say they feel it's too late to pick up the skill. They also fear of falling off a bike. Yeah, breaking a hip. You don't want to do that either. That'll mess everything up.
That will stop you right there.
Right.
Now, the same study says 46% don't know how to rollerblade and 50% don't know how to skateboard.
Yeah, and while those aren't too surprising when it comes to fundamental skills, 28% say they don't know how to swim either.
Now, I don't know how to skateboard.
No, I was never a good skateboarder.
Never. I couldn't.
No.
I've never been able to balance, snowboard, never been able to do that.
Right.
Kind of need both of my feet, right?
Yes.
And I can't have them together like that. They
right.
need to be like separate.
Right. But you can ski.
I can ski.
You can ski. You could rollerblade.
I can rollerblade. I can swim.
You can swim.
And I can bike.
And you can ride a bike.
Yeah. Can you do all those?
I can ride a bike. Yes. I can ski. Yes. I can rollerblade. I can roller skate. I used to roller skate at USA.
I do love
at USA. Swimming. I can swim, but I would never in a million years say I'm a good swimmer.
But you could like swim in like the deep end of the pool and be okay?
I could and I could float very well.
Okay, see,
but I'm not a great swimmer at all. Yeah, I don't think I would trust myself in really, rough conditions.
Yeah.
That way.
Like at the beach.
Like at the beach, yeah. I wouldn't trust myself. I don't think I'd be a great enough swimmer to get me out of a situation.
Now, my mother-in-law is in her 70s, and she has never learned how to swim.
Right.
So I've always wanted the boys to teach her because, I always felt bad when she'd come and visit us. She'd just be sitting on the side of the pool, and she always used to say to me, if, the kids went out too far, my fear is I can never get to them.
Got it.
Because I don't know how to swim.
Right.
So, that's always been something that I wish that we had been able to teach her to do, and maybe we still will. The boys are getting older,
right?
But they should teach her how to swim.
Man, if you're going to have somebody teach you how to swim, I mean, I would think your boys are they're 2 seconds away from the Olympics at this point. I think that they would be the people.
They'd be good lifeguards, and they'd help her out.
For a lot of people, and I know they offer like adult swim classes and all of these things, but I think for a lot of people, I think it's almost an embarrassment for them that they just feel, they're like, I'll be that old person out there trying to either learn how to swim or trying to roller skate or something like that. Especially roller skating, they don't want to hurt themselves. Swimming would be a different story. But I think they're just embarrassed by the fact that they've gotten to this age and they haven't been able to do it.
Well, I will say this: my mother, and I think she was probably in her 50s when she did this. She had never run a day in her life, and she decided, you know what, I want to do a one of those like Ironmans.
Yeah, really.
That was her goal. She said it's going to take me a couple years to train for this, but that's my goal. She just retired, and she went from never being able to run, like a half a mile, would come back and like exhausted, to completing the half Ironman in Providence. So like,
I don't care if it's a half Ironman.
It never ceases to amaze me when you really put your mind to something. She learned how to swim. She learned how to, because you're not just biking like on a mountain bike. Those are like, you got to be like, I don't even know what it's called. It's like the competition bikes.
Right.
But yeah, so I guess it's never too late. Amazing. That was so inspiring to watch.
That's amazing. You see some older folks who have been swimming all their life. They look like they're about 20 years old.
Oh, I know.
And they live forever, which is amazing.
Sport to get into. No impact on your body.
Right. Brandon, what are you looking to do?
Well, I once competed in a triathlon, and I did the entire cycling portion on a unicycle.
Oh, it's a little something different.
With some circus music. That's very impressive, though.
Yes.
That's
we
incredible.
were so proud of her.
Yeah.
I can ride a bike. I still remember the day that the training wheels came off, last day of senior year. But I remember, as a kid, taking swimming lessons. I've told you this, Audrey, because you're such a great swimmer. I'm not a good swimmer. I can do it, but I'm not great at it.
Right.
Where'd you learn? The Barrington Y?
Actually, remember the Bristol YMCA?
Yeah, that was right in town.
But I think I'm kind of traumatized because they would make you dunk your head underwater, and I did not like that. So I didn't really give the lessons my all. But I remember when you started working with us, Audrey, I said to you, hey, that might be fun, you teaching me how to swim.
Yeah.
But then I realized I don't want you to see me with my shirt off. So
you want to be with my sons with your shirt off?
Oh my God, they're like ready for the Olympics, and here's this 40-something decrepit man coming in. But
hey, you did good on the football field.
I did, because I could keep my shirt on. But it's never too late.
Never too late
to learn these things. So maybe we'll get that done this summer. No chance. Let's check in with our viewers, see what you have to say about this topic when it comes to these things you didn't learn or haven't had the chance to take part in. Dennis is the first. I could never jump rope. Oh yeah, seems dangerous anyway. I could swim, bicycle, or run, but the secret is out. No double Dutch for this kid. Anne Marie adds, I never could pick up roller skating. Well, you know, it's kind of dangerous as well. Yeah, these are good things not to do. I tried, but I couldn't pick up the rhythm. I might fall. Joan adds, I can swim, but I never learned how to dive. That used to be a big thing, like kids learning how to dive, right?
Dive, yeah.
Yeah.
Just push me right in.
I can't do a flip.
Okay, good to know. And Anthony closes out the comments today with, I do not and I cannot ski. Well, that's one, too, that's tough to pick up later in life. Need to move to Colorado. Here I come. There you go. Thanks for chiming in, everyone, and please keep those comments coming. Follow us at The Rhode Show on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and you never know, leave a comment. How exciting is this?
This is very exciting.
Oh, we might read it.